Hi, welcome to our podcast. We're specialists in space and we love being here. This is the first episode of our podcast. My name is Danny or Daniela, and I'm a fan of the unknown, dark, and scary space.
Hello, my name is Lucia, and I like to learn about places that not many have known yet.
Hello, I am Luciano and I am NASA worker. I quite like scientific innovation and space travel, and I am always open to new proposals that are related to space. That is why I also like to know and exploring new places.
The topic we are going to talk about is the NASA project that consists of establishing humanity on Mars.
The idea behind this idea is the emergence of a global pandemic, one of several reasons, including natural and man-made disasters. They have long been defended by rhetoric colonization.
Well, all this information came from the NASA, so don't worry, we're not making it up. First of all, do you guys know what is inner and outer space?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure. What is outer space? I don't remember.
Me too, I forgot what was outer space. I know what is inner space. I know what it is but I don't know how to explain it well.
Well, I know what is outer space, but no inner space. So, do you can explain what is inner space?
Inner space is a space on or near the surface of the Earth and especially under the sea.
Okay, space is scary because in a dark space, no one can hear your screen if you get lost. So actually, this is because there's no air in the space, and it's one of the reasons why we need to wear a spacesuit.
It's true, as a NASA worker, I know how difficult and hard it's to prepare to go to space. Could be a very good experience, but it's scary. Space is also filled with many forms of radiations that are dangerous to astronauts.
Well, there are some reasons why I don't want to go to space, but I'm going to explain now what is outer space. Basically, outer space begins about 100 kilometers above the Earth, where the shell of air around our planet disappears. With no air, they scatter sunlight and produce a blue sky. Space appears as a black blanket dotted with stars. It's when you're so far from home.
So, outer space is everything about the atmosphere of the Earth, and inner space is the environment beneath the surface of the sea. This information comes from Luciano and ESA.ENT.
Well, now that we know what is inner and outer space, um, can we talk about the proposal of NASA of a colony on Mars?
I think it will be a good if a colonization would be created on Mars because it can be us a new opportunity to know how to assess where we are possibly going to live. And in addition to that, it will be a new experience, another to know a new planet.
My opinion about tribes to Mars is positive, since the planet Earth is increasingly populated and resources are become scarce for the part of humanity. So Mars will be our opportunity to continue as species. But there will be a problem. We still do not have enough technology, which would make the trips very dangerous and not very profitable for its price.
I think a colony on Mars could be difficult because it's so dangerous and maybe it could be bad for a kid to be in here. But we don't have the technology to make a colony on there, so I think if we want to do that, we need a lot of time more. Um, for a child, living on Mars will be very difficult. or hard because we also have to live there forever because the bones will be affected by gravity and the environment. Maybe that child cannot go to her because gravity will be very different.
In a certain part, you are right, but we should not be so negative. Very safe in the future, we will improve as a species and end up creating a new technologies, which these are going to help the creation of ships which have to get to Mars.
That's so right because if we do everything right, we can improve our technology actually.
Yeah, actually, we well, you're right. It can be so helpful for the humanity. Um, these have good and bad things at the same time. But my opinion about this is just this. I'm not going to change it.
In conclusion, trips and colonizations to Mars are increasingly important, but for now they are very dangerous and expensive because we do not have to equip equipment and technology yet. But in the future, it is very likely that if we arrive to Mars from an easier way,
I had to say that although it is difficult to go there in outer space, it will be very great. It will be a very great experience and a bride to be chosen. I think it's a little bit scary for obvious reasons, but it will be very interesting. Sorry.
Colonization on Mars would be an incredible experience, but this can be achieved later with the necessary resources.
So this is all for today. This first episode, and I hope you guys are okay, and I hope this information help you. Um, that's all. Thank you for being here.
see you later.
Hi, it's me again, Danny. This is our section of extras about Mars. I'm going to talk about facts you may not know about Mars and the mission on Mars, with my opinion and the opinions of my friends or partners that you have listened. First, I will start by saying that it is named after the god of war in Greek mythology, but it is better known as the Red Planet. Mars is a rocky planet and its surface is similar to that of Earth, our planet. Although it was a it has a high content of iron oxides, which makes it have that characteristic red color, is why it is the red planet. And ignoring this, Mars has one of the largest mountains in the solar system, called Mount Olympus or Olympus Mount. Um, if you jump a meter on planet Earth, on Mars you could get 3 times higher. Um, this planet has water and its atmosphere is very thin. I really don't know what else I had to say to clarify that it is quite habitable. But the problem is that the atmosphere of this planet is formed by mostly carbon dioxide. Mars is 19% smaller than Earth. The first successful mission on Mars, Mariner 4, was launched by NASA on the 28th of November in 1964. Now talking about NASA's mission to Mars, I would say that it's kind of complicated to get humans there to live because we don't yet know what could happen in and if there really is life on Mars. So we'd be risking a lot of lives. On the other hand, if there is no life on Mars, we don't know how a body of a child or a newborn could react there, and in that case, either everything goes well or an accident occurs. And if we take another look at this, there are many advantages because we could know more about Mars and who knows if we can get more technology. Maybe Mars is our new home. And unfortunately, I don't realize if it is a good option to try to get the entire population there because sooner or later Mars will become another planet Earth if humans continue to pollute their own planet and act badly. I'm so sorry about the noises in the background. So, this is all for today. See you next time in the next episode.